Have you ever felt a call beyond the earthly realm? Today, we explore the 7 levels of spiritual awakening, a transformative journey that leads from earthly curiosity to divine enlightenment. Join us as we navigate these mystical stages, offering insights into the deepening of understanding and inner peace, culminating in a profound connection with the cosmos. Discover the ultimate realm of expanded consciousness and the truth of our existence. Spiritual awakening. Throughout history, the concept of spiritual awakening has been a guiding light in the search for meaning and connection with something greater than ourselves. It is a journey of personal transformation, where the individual transcends ordinary consciousness and enters a state of greater understanding and union with the universe. Spiritual awakening begins with a moment of revelation or clarity, often described as a spark that illuminates the darkness of ignorance. This instant can arise from a profound experience, a personal crisis, or even moments of silence and reflection. It is the beginning of a journey towards understanding that there is something beyond the tangible and material reality. As the person progresses on this path, they face a process of purification and detachment. Old beliefs, material attachments, and the ego's illusions begin to dissolve, giving way to a deeper understanding of the true self and the interconnectedness with all that exists. At this level, spiritual awakening becomes an internal transformation, where the perception of the world and oneself changes radically. The awakening. The first level is the awakening of consciousness. It marks the fundamental beginning of the journey of spiritual awakening. This level represents the moment when one starts to look beyond the surface of everyday life, questioning established realities and deeply ingrained beliefs. It is a stage of profound internal reflection and inquiry into the nature of our existence. During this initial awakening, there was a growing awareness that reality is much more complex and multifaceted than previously perceived. Fundamental questions begin to arise. Is the quality as I know it the whole truth? What lies beyond the structures and belief systems I have accepted? These questions mark the beginning of a search for deeper and more meaningful answers. At this first level, the reevaluation of personal purpose also occurs. Goals and aspirations that were once deemed important may begin to seem insufficient or superficial, giving way to a desire for deeper understanding and connection. There emerges a sensation that life has a greater purpose, a higher calling than merely existing within the confines of social and personal norms. This stage of spiritual awakening often leads to a sense of disconnection with the material world and its distractions. There may be moments of solitude or isolation, as the process of questioning and searching for meaning can significantly differ from the concerns and activities of those in our surroundings. However, this sense of isolation is not necessarily negative. It can be a powerful space for personal growth and self-discovery. The awakening of consciousness is also a time of increasing sensitivity to energies and emotions, both internal and external. One may begin to perceive the world in a more intuitive and empathetic manner, developing a greater sensitivity toward others and the environment. This growing empathy is a reflection of the dissolving ego barriers, allowing a deeper connection with others and the world at large. The quest for knowledge. The second level in the journey of spiritual awakening is the quest for knowledge, a crucial phase where awakened curiosity leads to an active and profound exploration of spiritual wisdom and understanding. At this level, the individual becomes an avid seeker, immersing in various traditions, philosophies, and practices to quench their thirst for knowledge. This stage is characterized by an insatiable desire to explore and understand different currents of spiritual thought. The individual embarks on a journey of discovery, examining the teachings of great spiritual masters, sacred scriptures of various religions, and practices of meditation and mindfulness. Each of these elements contributes pieces to the puzzle of spiritual understanding, offering unique perspectives on the meaning of life and the nature of the universe. The quest for knowledge goes beyond mere accumulation of information. It is a process of discerning and absorbing knowledge that truly resonates at a personal level. At this point, the seeker learns to navigate through a wide range of teachings, identifying those that echo in their soul. This discernment is crucial, as not all practices or beliefs will fit the needs or individual path of every person. Purification and Practice. The third level on the path of spiritual awakening is purification and practice, a crucial phase where the focus shifts toward internal cleansing and the establishment of regular spiritual practices. This step is fundamental as it prepares both the body and the mind for greater growth in spiritual understanding. Purification is a process of releasing toxins, both physical and emotional and mental, that may obstruct the path to enlightenment. On the physical level, this may involve adopting healthy habits, such as a balanced diet, regular exercise, and adequate rest. On the mental and emotional level, it involves freeing oneself from negative thoughts, destructive behavior patterns, and stagnant emotions. The cleansing is essential for creating a clear and serene internal space where spiritual wisdom can flourish. The establishment of regular spiritual practices is equally vital at this level. Meditation, prayer, yoga, and other similar practices serve as tools to deepen awareness and strengthen the spiritual connection. These practices help to center the mind, calm the emotions, and foster a sense of peace and inner balance. Through them, greater self-awareness and awareness of the surrounding world are developed, allowing for a fuller and more connected experience of life. The development of discipline and patience is another crucial aspect of this level. Regular spiritual practice requires commitment and consistency. At first, maintaining a routine can be challenging, especially in a world full of distractions and obligations. However, over time, the discipline cultivated through these practices becomes a source of strength and stability. Patience is also key, as the results of these practices may not be immediately evident. However, with perseverance and dedication, the benefits manifest in greater mental, emotional, and spiritual clarity. Integration of the teachings. Having established a solid foundation of purification and practice, we arrive at the fourth level on the path of spiritual awakening, the integration of the teachings. This level involves taking spirituality beyond theory and meditation to infuse it into every aspect of daily life. It is a process of transformation where spiritual teachings and practices become an integral and active part of our everyday existence. Integration means that spirituality is no longer confined to specific moments of practice, such as morning meditation or yoga sessions. Instead, it becomes an underlying current that flows through all our actions and decisions. For example, the practice and compassion learned in meditation are reflected in our interactions with others. The mindfulness and presence cultivated are applied in our daily tasks and responsibilities, allowing us to live each moment fully and with greater appreciation. One of the major challenges at this level is finding the balance between spiritual life and worldly responsibilities. In our modern world, with its numerous demands and distractions, it can be difficult to maintain this balance. However, integrating spiritual teachings into daily life helps us navigate these demands with greater serenity and effectiveness. Instead of seeing spirituality and worldly responsibilities as two separate aspects of life, we begin to see how they complement and reinforce each other. The encounter with the shadow. The fifth level of spiritual awakening, the encounter with the shadow, represents an intense and deeply transformative phase in the spiritual journey. This level involves confronting and reconciling the darker and hidden aspects of our being, a process known as shadow work. This is a crucial step and often one of the most challenging on the path to enlightenment and comprehensive self-understanding. The concept of the shadow, which originated in Carl Jung's analytical psychology, refers to those parts of ourselves that we have relegated to the unconscious. These can be personality traits, impulses, memories, or experiences that we have rejected or denied, often because they conflict with our idealized image of ourselves. The shadow is not solely negative. It can also contain unrecognized potentialities and talents. However, it tends to manifest in our lives in indirect ways, often creating repetitive patterns of behavior and internal and external conflicts. The process of confronting the shadow is essentially an act of courage and honesty. It requires the willingness to look deeply within oneself and face those aspects that may be painful or uncomfortable. This encounter goes beyond mere cognition. It is a lived process in which one delves into the depths of their psyche to bring to light what has been suppressed or ignored. During the encounter with the shadow, one is forced to confront and reconcile different emotions, such as anger, fear, envy, or shame. This process not only involves recognizing the existence of these feelings, but also understanding their origin and how they have influenced our lives and relationships. By doing so, there is the possibility of healing old wounds and transforming destructive patterns into healthier and more constructive behaviors. The integration of the shadow is a crucial step toward realization and balance. By recognizing and accepting all parts of oneself, including those we would prefer not to see, we reach a level of authenticity and wholeness that would otherwise be unattainable. This process leads us to a greater understanding of ourselves and others, and a more compassionate and loving relationship with the world. Enlightenment and understanding. The sixth level on the path of spiritual awakening is enlightenment and understanding, a phase where moments of profound realization and connection with a broader reality are experienced. This level is distinguished by enlightenment experiences, moments in which a transcendent understanding is reached that radically changes our perception and approach to life. Enlightenment is often described as a flash of deep insight, a sudden recognition of a greater truth that transcends intellectual understanding. It can arise from deep spiritual practice, a moment of profound reflection, or even unexpectedly in everyday life. These moments of enlightenment provide a clear vision of the interconnectedness of all that exists, a perception that we are part of a greater whole, and that our existence is just a small facet of a vast and complex web of life. The understanding achieved at this level goes beyond the knowledge accumulated in the previous steps. It is a lived realization that is felt at the deepest level of being. This understanding can manifest as a sense of unity with the universe, a profound empathy for all living beings, or a clear perception of the ephemeral and precious nature of life. These enlightenment experiences fundamentally change the way one views the world. Life is no longer perceived simply as a series of isolated events, but as part of a dynamic and connected flow. This new perspective can lead to a change in priorities and values, placing a greater emphasis on compassion, connection, and spiritual meaning, rather than on the pursuit of material achievements or external recognition. Service and unity. The seventh level of spiritual awakening, service and unity, is a transcendental experience that completely redefines our existence. Here, deep wisdom and understanding become a powerful catalyst for change, not just within ourselves, but in the world around us. This level is the climax of our spiritual journey, a turning point where the enlightenment achieved is translated into concrete actions of love and service. At this level, the concept of service is elevated to an entirely new dimension. It is no longer just an action or a duty, but a way of life, an authentic expression of our deepest self. Service becomes a natural extension of our being, like breathing or walking. Every act, no matter how small, is charged with deep intention and a clear purpose to strengthen unity and the fabric of life itself. The practice of service in service and unity goes beyond any traditional concept of altruism. Here, every gesture of help, every word of comfort, every act of kindness is an acknowledgement of the sacred connection we share with everything that exists. In this state, every smile, every hug, every moment of attentive listening is a sacred act, a recognition of the divinity in the other. What makes this level so extraordinary and challenging is the need to maintain an open and compassionate heart, even in the face of life's difficulties and challenges. At this point in the journey, we understand that every challenge is an opportunity to deepen our practice of service and unity. We see each obstacle not as an impediment, but as a call to extend our compassion and love even further. The impact of living in this space of service and unity is immense. We not only transform our own lives, but also begin to positively influence the lives of those around us. We create ripples of change that extend far beyond our immediate perception. By living in service, we foster a culture of care and mutual support, creating a stronger and more resilient community. The seventh level is a testament to the transformative power of spiritual awakening. Here, each one of us becomes a beacon of light and hope, a living force for good in the world. This level is not just the end of a journey, but the beginning of a new way of being, a call to live in deep harmony with all that is, in a state of unconditional love and selfless service. Conclusion. Throughout this journey, we've explored the profound and transformative stages of spiritual awakening, from the initial stirrings of consciousness to the ultimate expression of service and unity. Each level has invited us into deeper reflection, greater understanding, and a more authentic connection with ourselves and the world around us. By embracing the challenges and insights presented at each step, we open ourselves to a life of profound meaning and purpose, marked by a commitment to growth. For those yearning for more spiritual content and eager to continue this journey of awakening, remember to like this video. If you're seeking more spiritual content and insights, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates. Your support helps us bring more enriching content to you.